everyone, I'm back from my hip replacement surgery and I'm looking forward to Easter, so I'm starting to work on some Easter projects. It took me a while to get my creative juices going again, but they did start this week. So I'm ready to start doing videos again. I'm still doing lots of physical therapy, but I am walking, I'm driving. It's a miracle. I just feel so grateful for the surgery. Okay, so what we're doing here is I've got this egg, and I bought this on Amazon. Let me measure it out for you. I think it's 6 across. Let's see. Nope, it's not. I lied. It is, at the widest point, it's 5 1/2. And then lengthwise, it's 7. So it's a pretty big egg, and it's just one of those flat wooden discs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it, and I found these egg-shaped ornaments. So I'm going to use just half of it, and I'm going to do it like a shaker. And I don't know exactly how it's going to look, but I'm going to show you all the pieces. Then I'm going to go create it. And then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to show you what I did. And depending on how long it took me to do it, I probably will do it with you, but we will see. Okay, so let me move that out of the way. A lot of these supplies I got on Temu. This is a little trim that's a pom-pom, and it's silver and it's wired, so you can shape it. I thought that was so vintagey looking. I just loved it. Then I've got this pink ruffle, which I think is going to make it look very Eastery. I got these little ornaments that they sell on Temu. They're in the egg shape. They fit right inside. So I think that might be my background. I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking that's what it's going to be. I picked up these little paper flowers. And this trim right here. I thought it was so Easter looking. Then I've got a straw. And I've got some bamboo skewers because I'm thinking I might want to make this into a paddle. And then this would be my handle. So I think that's what I'm going to do there. Let me show you the papers I'm using. Instead of just using random papers, I actually did go through my kits. And I'm using, in this one, let's see. It looks like I've got 3 different kits. So I didn't use all the kits, but this one came from Vintage Easter, and I liked it because of the bunny and the bird and this part over here. I'm thinking that would look real pretty on the back side, and then it would give a journal spot. That's one idea I have. Now this one is my spring bouquet ephemera, and it comes with words, and it comes with eggs, and it also comes with birds and butterflies and flowers, because I want to make a pocket on the back to put some things in, just like it would be like a, you know, a place to write down what you did for Easter. This is the background that comes with the Easter mini kit, and this is from the Easter mini kit. That's just another copy. I've got some in cardstock and some in just regular, my 32-pound paper that I like to use. And this is cardstock. This comes from the mini kit. No, not the mini kit, the spring Easter bouquet kit. And now this is just from my stash. I like those roses. And let's see, that's just some of the same pages I've showed you already. So I'm gonna go ahead and go get all this cut out, and I'm gonna make it. And then I'll be back. I would like to do a tutorial on it, so that's what I plan on doing. Okay. See you in a little bit. Okay, well, I got some stuff back. I got some stuff done, and I'm back. So hi again. I kind of made a mistake on this one. I was going to make it into a paddle type thing. Well, I glued the paper on, and I should have glued the stuff underneath the paper. So it's not going to be a paddle. I don't know. I guess I'll just have to hang it, and it'll just be a hanger. So what I did so far is I glued this sheet, and this comes from the Vintage Easter. I cut the bird off. It was up here, and I cut it out. I fussy cut it, and then I glued it right there, and then I added a butterfly. Let me go ahead and add some little antennas right there. finish that off. And on this side, I took the little piece that I got from Temu, and I put this green trim around it and glued it to the egg after I put the background on. And this the background came from the Easter mini kit. It had the blue roses here, then the flowers, and then pink on the end. So I went ahead and had to do some of this. I did ink around the edges. And I've got this other trim that I want to wrap around things. But the first thing I need to do is I need to put this egg on here. Now after I put that green trim, it kind of fits and kind of doesn't. But because it's fabric, I can squeeze it in there. And see, I put that dome on there. Now, I glued some little paper flowers right here and some right down here. And I was going to make this into a shaker. Since I couldn't get the wand on, or I forgot to put it on, maybe I'm not going to make this one into a shaker, and I'll just do another one on my own time. Or just do the shaker thing for something else. I don't really know. It's kind of disappointing to me, but it's okay. This is going to be super cute no matter what I do. So I can go ahead and put some glitter in it since I wanted it to be a shaker. Let me see if I can get this open without spilling. And I'm just going to put it in here. I'm just doing some opalescent ones. I don't exactly know how much I should put in there, but let's put about that much. Okay, so the next thing to do is for me to glue this into place. And I'm going to put the glue, I'm using Fabri-Tac. It does things besides just fabric, but I'm going to put glue all around this edge where that little trim is. And that way I can scoot it wherever it needs to go. And I don't get a mess where it comes down into the dome or anything. All right, I'm going to have to pick this up for just a minute and get that on there. Not spill the glue. Oh, I forgot the glue was on there. But I didn't pick it up too big, so I guess that's okay. Okay, well, I got it all in there. It's going to be so cute. Easter is just so fun because all the colors. I love pastels. I love flowers and butterflies and bunnies and birds. Okay. You know, I probably should have done the other side first, but we'll deal with it. I just want to hold it down so it can get adhered. Scoot it up in the frame. And I'm going to go ahead and put these trims around it. I don't know how I'm going to be able to use this green trim. It doesn't really go around the edge. It needs to be more straight. And I would have to cut it, and that may make it unravel. So I thought maybe I could just cut out a little bit of flowers and use it that way. I'm not real sure. I kind of dry fitted everything because I wanted to show you how I was doing it. And the parts that I did already is so self-explanatory, and everything I'm doing is very easy too. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, that's cute, look. So now it's a shaker card. And I didn't put too much, so that's good. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put this trim around the edge. And I'm thinking I just want it to be just like that. And then I'm going to layer this one on top of that one. So I want to kind of get an idea of how I want to do it. You know, it's so much easier once it's glued on. Okay, so it looks like that's what I need to do. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. It's almost a shame I put all this pretty background on here, because now I'm getting ready to cover it up with all this lace. But you know, if the lace gets folded over or something, it'll still look pretty. Okay, and before I go any further, just want to make sure that that's where I want it. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. All right. This the pink ruffle was quite a bit bigger than it is now. It was just overpowering the egg, so I decided to cut it down. See if I can keep my hands out of it. That's what happens, is sometimes I get the glue on my fingers and then it starts sticking to my hands. Okay. Make sure it's going on evenly. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Let's trim that off. So Fabri-Tac glues plastic, it glues wood, it glues fabric, it glues paper. That's why it's my favorite glue. I don't have to have a bunch of different kinds of glues. I just need one and I can get all of my projects done. Oh, that glitter is cute in there, isn't it? And you can still see the flowers. I think I might have put just a tiny bit too much in there. I can still see the flowers, but not as well as before. Okay, well, let's let that dry just for a minute. And what I want to do is, I've got this trim here that's like little daisies, and they've got yellow centers. Let me see which is the right side and which is the wrong side. Okay. And I want to put this around the edge of this one. This is where I thought, oh, I probably should have done this side first before I put that dome on. But it'll all work out. That just dresses up this side just a little bit. Look how cute. Just something so simple can make such an impact. That is super cute. Okay. Well, it looks like I got it one daisy too short. So I will have to get that trim back out, unless I can stretch it. Let's see if I can stretch it. Yeah, I can stretch it. All right. That's one good thing about Fabri-Tac. It gives you a little bit of wiggle room. Just stretch it over here too so I can pull it around more. There we go. Now you can't tell anything. Okay, and then the ruffle looks cute from this side too. All right, so let's go back over to this side and let's add this ruffle now. Let's see where I'm going to put this. I think just right there, right up next to that egg. And just put Fabri-Tac all the way around, I think. I don't think it's going to dry fast enough for me to worry about it. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? So fun. All right, let me get the edge down here. Okay. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I want to put this gold around the egg, and that's going to just dress it up even more. I've got this pom-pom trim that I wanted to use too. I don't know if I'm going to get to do both. Let's see what happens if I do both. I think we're going to do both. Let's just go for it. Okay. And this one I'm going to put glue on the egg and the lace, because I kind of want it going up the edge of the egg. Okay. And I just have to make sure that I don't get glue on my fingers and then touch the top of the egg, which I just noticed I had. But it just came off, so that's good. And I think acetone would get it off anyway. But, you know, if you don't have to clean up, it's better to not. Okay, well guess what? I think this is going to look better if I just slide it up on the egg all the way around. And then when I put that pom-pom in, I can put it down on the lace. I think that's going to work out better. Okay, I need to cut this off. This off. Bad thing about this kind of trim is it does unravel very easily. But I'm going to put that off. Let's go ahead and overlap this. That stops the raveling too once you get that glue on there. See, I thought I was going to like that better when it was half and half, but now I see that it doesn't look good that way. Looks better this way. Excuse me. Probably should have got a drink of water before I came back. I was just all excited and thought, let me get over there before I forget what I wanted to do. Taking a little bit of time to dry. Okay, can you see it? Isn't that cute? I think I do have to get a drink of water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I just was going to start coughing again and I didn't want to. Okay, so this is where I left you. Now I want to use this trim here. add that. I think that's gonna be just so cute. Okay, so let's start with the glue again. Okay, and this is wired, so we're going to see how easy it is to hold it in place. Because it's wired, we can, you know, fold it where it needs to be. It is so cute. I thought it just looked so vintagey. All right, let's see. Okay, right there. I'm gonna hold it up for a second so I can look at it and see how it's going. Looks like it kind of got twisted. All the pom-poms are on the bottom. On that section right there. So I gotta turn it. Oh, that just made all the difference in the world. You know, just little tiny things like that. Just add so much charm. If I can figure out how to turn this into a wand type thing, you know, with the handle like I was planning, I will come back and show you in another video. But it's turning out so cute the way it is that it's not that big of a thing, I don't guess. And if you know, I mean, I think I should have probably taken 2 eggs and sandwiched it in between the 2 eggs. And I didn't even think about that. And then I just glued the paper in place and didn't think about it. So, just wasn't thinking about everything. But, all right, so that's this side. It looks like it needs a little bit of something. Let's see what happens if I cut one of these little flowers out. I thought about using the whole trim, but it just didn't want to bend. And then I thought, well, I could take them apart and cut it and see how that goes. Okay, let's see what this does. Do we need it or not? Let's see. A lot of times once you put it there, you feel like you have to, that you should have it. What do you think? Do you think it adds something? I don't think we need too many if we decide to use it. I don't know. I'm going to leave it off. Well, this is where we are. So this is our shaker wand without the wand. And this is the other side. And of course there's room for you to write if you want to write something there. Super cute. Well, tell me how you like it. I'm sorry I disappointed you about the handle. I think that would have made all the difference in the world. I think I'll probably think about it and maybe I can come back. Okay. Thanks for joining me today. See you next time. Bye-bye. Guess what? I'm back. I just couldn't stand it. So I went ahead and cut out some more of those flowers and got them put on. I put 4. And didn't that just make a difference? It's so cute. And then I took some trim that was the lace crocheted, and I glued it here and I glued it here, and I tied a bow in the top. So now we've got a hanger. So we've got a completed project and it's gorgeous. I just love it. So sorry, I'm gonna get better. You know, I just started doing videos again and I guess I just gotta get my brain back in the game. Okay, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry about the ring light that shows up there. And then this, of course, is what the back looks like. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.